9.7 million people. 9.7 million people took part in the Overwatch Open Beta. That's a lot of players. Yo, what's going on, people? C. Giuseppe here, and welcome to something a little different on the channel. Today, I'm going to be talking to you guys about my general thoughts on the Overwatch beta. Now, please note that what I'm about to say are based on my personal opinions, so if I say something that's incorrect or you generally disagree with me, then I apologize in advance. But without further ado, let's get into this. Okay, so for those who are unaware, Overwatch is a new multiplayer first-person shooter game developed by Blizzard Entertainment. The game consists of 2 opposing parties of 6, and they are given a team objective that they must complete. Players were given the choice of 4 different game modes they can participate in. The game modes were 1. Assault. Assault is when the attacking team has the task of capturing 2 target points on the map while the defending team tries to stop him. The second one is Escort. This is where the attacking team had to escort a payload to its destination within a given time, while the defending team tries to prevent the payload from reaching its destination. The third mode is Assault/Escort. It's a little bit different. This is where the attacking team first needs to capture the payload before it can escort it to its destination, while again the defending team tries to pin them back. And the fourth mode was Control. This is where both teams aim to capture and hold a specific control point on the map, and they must wait to their capture percentage reaches 100%. So the first team that reaches 100% wins, and this particular mode was based on a best of 3 format. Now, with the 4 modes that were given to us, I enjoyed all 4 of them equally, which is a little bit of a surprise for me because I'm usually one of them gamers that I like 1 or 2 modes and I just stick with them. For instance, when I play Call of Duty, I mainly just stick with Team Deathmatch or Free for All. I don't really care too much about the other modes, whereas that wasn't the case for me with this beta, which I am happy about. However, if I did have to pick a mode I enjoyed the most by force, I would most likely choose Assault/Escort because I did like the fact that you first had to capture the payload before escorting it. That mode in particular really promoted teamwork because doing that by yourself was a struggle. There were moments where I had a team that were doing God knows what, and I'm there by myself trying to capture the payload, even though I know it's most likely not going to work, but I decided to try it anyways. So if you're there as a squad, able to capture the payload, it feels good. It feels good in a way, knowing that as a team you've done something to secure this part of the game. Now it's time to talk about the characters. The game consists of 21 playable characters, aka heroes, and they are categorized into 4 different roles. The roles being offense, defense, tank, and support. The offense characters are Genji, McCree, Pharah, Reaper, Soldier 76, and Tracer. The defense characters are Bastion, Hanzo, Junkrat, Mei, Torbjorn, and Widowmaker. The tank characters are d.va, Reinhardt, Roadhog, Winston, and Zarya. And finally, the support characters are Lucio, Mercy, Semestra, and Zenyatta. One thing I did like about the characters in this game is that everyone felt different. Everyone had their own unique tricks about them, as well as special abilities. For instance, Widowmaker has a hook, so she can reach far places, so she can use her sniper to take out targets. She also had a poison trap that when triggered, in a way it gives your position away, so then you know how to operate, whether you want to stay in a position or whether you want to move somewhere else, or whether you want to go to that person and take them out, knowing that their health is going to be depleted through poison. And her main special was that she will reveal targets from wherever they were on the map. So little things like that just gave the game a little more of an edge. So every character to me had a personality that I can actually learn about them more and see how they are. Now, one thing about the Overwatch beta that did somewhat surprise me was the amount of maps that were playable. Usually when you have a beta, you'd think maybe 2, 3 or even 4 maps will be playable, but in terms of Overwatch, they decided to give us 12, Now, while that is generally a good thing, it does pose the question, are there going to be even more maps when the full game is released? Personally, if there isn't, I shall be disappointed, because a beta should only tease you the game that is soon going to be released and not reveal all of it, because then it's a bit of an anticlimax. The beta should tease you to get you excited, and then when you get the full game, you'll be like, okay, this is what I've been waiting for. But if you already know what you're getting, then the surprise factor or the satisfaction either decreases or it goes down completely. So for me, if we just have the 12 maps that were on the beta, I will personally be disappointed. I know I'll still have fun with the game because overall I did enjoy it, but I will still be disappointed because as a consumer, I would think there should be more. Now, I played the beta on the PS4 and I am happy to say that I did not come across any bugs or glitches in the game. So that was cool, that was nice. The gameplay was nice and smooth, the combat was nice, it was satisfying for me. The sound effects, they were cool as well. All of that adds to the game, so I was happy with that too. The graphics are clean. It's a nice artistic vibe to it. It doesn't take itself too seriously, but at the same time it still has a nice solid look to it. One issue I did have with the game though was the matchmaking. If I am jumping in a game by myself, I would be in a game within 3 to 5 seconds. Calm. If I was with one person in my party, probably 30 seconds. That was cool as well. But 3 people and over, the matchmaking, it just took a little bit too long. There was a point where I was in a party of 6 and it literally took about 7 minutes for myself and my friends to get into a game. It was actually a joke. The wait was so long. I felt that I could have gone and made myself dinner, come back, and I'll still be waiting to get into a game. But apart from that, I don't really have anything negative to say about the gameplay itself. If I had to choose 3 characters that I enjoyed the most, number 1 would definitely be Widowmaker, because I appreciate the fact that she is a deadly sniper, 1. And 2, when it comes to close combat, she can hold her own because her gun is also an assault rifle. Number 2 would be Mercy. Although she has a pistol, it does decent damage. Plus she has a staff that can heal other players on the battlefield, so that's always a plus. And if you are able to not get yourself hurt for a certain amount of time, she also heals herself, so that's always cool. And number 3 would have to be Reaper, because close combat, you're not winning. You're not winning against his shotguns unless he has low health. Full health, you're not winning, especially on a one-on-one. Them shotguns are a madness. They do so much damage. So yeah, those are just my thoughts and opinions on the Overwatch beta. I did put in a lot of hours playing the beta because I did thoroughly enjoy it, so I'm looking forward to the official release. And once again, if I did mention anything that you disagreed with or I was just straight up wrong, then please let me know in the comments what you think, because I'm always interested to hear what you guys have to say and I reply back to everyone. But with that being said, if you did like this video, please hit me with that like button, and if you like what I'm bringing to my channel, then please subscribe. Until then, I'm gonna catch you in the next video. Safe.